Thank you for joining us at Beerfish Fanatics. And this episode is actually brought to you by Whisker Seeker Tackle.
So make sure you guys go to whiskerseeker.com for all your catfishing gear.
Enjoy the episode, guys. This episode is brought to you by Kalona Brewing Company. If you live in Eastern Iowa, make sure to swing by Kalona Brewing Company's tap room. Amazing food and amazing craft beer. If you live in Central Iowa or in the Midwest, swing by your local supermarket and see if they carry the Kalona Brewing Company line of beer. And also swing by your local restaurants, local bars, see if they have Kalona Brewing Companies on tap. If not, make sure you guys request it. I kid you not, you won't regret that. Other than that, enjoy this episode, guys.
I'm good. How come this says it? It says leaving meaning.
What's that?
Got it. I got some
got it. Yeah.
You guys, man.
Oh,
What's poppin', baby?
He hit the record button. That's
Yeah,
why it's a new
button.
Zoom thing.
Yeah.
Can you believe it, boys? I hit 10K today.
Congrats. We saw that, brother.
Yeah,
That's
I saw that, bro.
major.
Congrats.
Like you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I told my daughter, like, text your friends. I was at like 9,998. I'm like, text your friends, like, tell them there's some girls from grade 7 that are following my thing. They'll never watch a vid, but it helped me get to 10K. And I'm like, oh man, if I do, like, yeah, thanks for helping me get to 10K. I felt like it was gonna go down. I was scared. It's so hard.
Were you watching it? Were you watching it?
I'm watching it. I'm refreshing it. Come on, baby, go to 10. Oh man, still no. Lily, call your friends, call grandma, call your dogs. Just get them to give me a sub right now to get me to this milestone. What a grind. And I watch your channel too. I see you guys have 161 vids. What a grind, eh?
Yeah.
Why do we do it?
Dude,
I don't know either.
don't know, man.
You gotta really like it. You really gotta like it from the heart.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree, man. All right, man. You ready to rock and roll, Taro?
I'm ready, man.
All right.
Hold up. Let me get a beer. I need another beer.
Oh,
Hold up.
Jeez.
5 seconds.
This
5
guy's
seconds.
that guy thirsty, man.
Yeah, whatever, man. I'm good right now. I fixed my trolling motor, whatever.
Nice. How's the weather up there? Are you guys getting good ice yet or no?
It's no. It's up and down. Like I was just in the boat. Okay, check this. I was in the boat on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
What a grind, man. It snowed like 10 inches in my boat.
Oh,
We
shit.
got lost a fish right away and then never got another bite.
Wow.
The wind was so bad. And I've been smacking them every day. I went out there so cocky and confident. Like, we're going to just tear it up. I'm invincible. I get them every day.
Yeah.
Whatever. I've been killing it. I'm talking about big walleyes, man.
Jeez.
Like, I've been getting 14 pounders. I can't crack 14.8. I can't crack 15, but I've been getting 14 pounders almost every day.
Wow.
I got some trick figured out for these big fish. I'm making them come up and go bam. Like, there's some other patterns where I might get more bites, but I got one for big bites. And I shit the bed on Saturday. It was embarrassing. It was so bad. And then Sunday I go out and crack 20 in freezing cold. What the heck? It's been weird. They don't like it. There's some code in this big wind when the wind's barreling. There's no one out there. Right? Like,
yeah.
The weather was like impossible. Planer boards jumping 10 feet out of the water, like, at times. But I'm starting to learn, like, I'm getting some bites on the inside board in that big wind when the bait's more pinned or tight. I try to add more weight. There's something to do with that. I need to find this right weight that pins it or something. I don't know. There's some trick there that only God knows. And maybe one day he'll tell me. I'm not religious really, but I kind of am when these bites are weird.
I hear you, man.
Hey, that's the little edge. That's the little edge that you
It
need.
is, man. Sometimes it's that, like, that little nuances that no one talks about or listens to is what it is. You know, it's so fine sometimes, man. It's annoying. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
You know, it makes me so scared every day. Like, how do I live like this? You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Hard living like this because I'm going out tomorrow. I got clients tomorrow. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, they ask me, how's the bite? It's really good. And then most of the time, and I in my heart, I think we're gonna kill it, but then I don't really want to say because I get burned now and then.
All right,
It's so
everybody.
scary.
This is gonna be a new intro. We're just
All right.
introducing ourselves right now. It's fine. We're gonna rock with this, Taro. So it's all good. So everybody, welcome to Beer Fish Fanatics. This is Grandy with My Pop Fishing. We have
Kit with Fishing Kit YouTube channel.
and today. What you
Sorry, man.
Oh, what you drinking?
I can't drink that. Are you sponsored by that?
You can drink whatever you want, brother.
All right.
Hey.
Mud Shark beer. I don't know how that sounds.
Hey, I'm glad you're actually drinking this time. Yeah.
Well, shout out to our sponsor, actually, Kalona Brewing Company. I'm drinking the startup stout again today. It's winter. It's actually getting a little bit colder, so I'm going to drink a little bit of a heavier beer. What you got, Kit?
I got actually my first Kalona beer that I've ever drank before they even sponsored our podcast. Aloha, Iowa.
There we go.
That's what I'm drinking, man. See, same color.
Yes,
Thank you to our sponsors. That's what I'm drinking.
Cheers, Taro.
Helping a brother out. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. And so, for our listeners, if you guys are listening by now, I'm pretty sure you guys, by popular demand, we had to get him back on. So we got Mr. Taro Murata up there in Ontario, Canada. He's actually given us the gracious time to join us and just give us some knowledge up there in fishing and just talk some shit and have some fun and drink some beer. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining us, sir.
Drink some beer. This is really Canadian. You guys are American. Hey, let's drink some beer and talk fishing, bud. Right on.
Hey, I think that's universal, Taro.
Do I sound so Canadian to you guys? Some people go, that guy sounds so Canadian in the comments. They go, oh, that Taro, he sounds so Canadian.
I don't think I ever heard you say A. Do you say A?
I probably do. Like Americans do point it out to me. Hey, you get that big fish, eh? I don't know. I think I do. I don't even notice it. Check this out. I shaved my eyebrow like Big Daddy Kane. That's from retro, but it's growing in now. I got to do it again. And I'm 40 plus years old. And my wife's like, wears a suit to work. It's embarrassing, she says, but whatever. It is what it is. Let's handle our biz.
Too funny, man. But no. You know what? You don't really say A too much. I think we had when we had Jay, when Jay was on our podcast, you can tell he's Canadian when he was speaking. So I could tell, like you were saying, when you say the A, it's just real distinct on that.
Yeah, those Tobins, they're funny, man. They have a weird sense of humor. It's so good though. The Tobin. They feel me, man. I feel them too. I'm just like, there's some abstract, like low key, funny humor, and they have these weird laughs. It's their own thing over there. It's bizarre. I think that's why I like it. It's like bizarre, and they're like, "You're bizarre," and I'm like, "Yeah, so are you." Okay, cool. We're both bizarre. So bizarre.
So, previously, if you guys were just listening, if you guys just, coming in, Taro YouTube channel just hit the 10,000 subs, so that was awesome. We were kind of telling him congratulations on that. Hopefully some of our listeners, maybe one or two, went there and subbed for you. They get you over that mark. So but no, that's awesome, because it's to see you do the grind. That was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, because you guys are in that grind too. I'm just saying, like, I watched your channel, so good. You have 161 videos, and it's such a grind. You guys put your heart into it. And you definitely deserve more subs. So I'm going to share this to my page, 100. And we're going to hopefully get you some more subs.
Word.
We need more Asians in fishing. We got one rod, one reel doing it real big. But,
yeah.
I think his sister's like pulling a lot of strings from.
Yeah, I've been clicking on them thumbnails.
Hey. I got my daughter going for me, man. Like I told you guys earlier, I was at 9. I'm not gonna lie, like 9,998, and I was like refreshing my page. When will we get to 10? It's like, maybe I'll do another post. I'll get 10. Nothing. It's actually going down now. So I'm like, hey, I told my daughter, please text your friends, grandma, grandpa, cousins, dogs, whatever. Just give me a couple more subs. She got me over the 10.
That's awesome.
And so I cheaped it out. I don't know if it's a legit 10, but then today it did. I'm at 10,010. 10,010 subs. So I got I think I'm like a legit 8 subs over 10.
Hey, that's a big milestone, though. A lot of people don't realize, especially people who obviously are not into the YouTube world or just really understanding it. just to even get to that point. It's an accomplishment in itself.
It's so hard to do, man. Like I was like, I didn't really realize. So like when I first started, I did a video like early and my vids were so crap and so scuffed, but that's okay. And Peric was like so big time already. He's like, yeah, I'll do it with you. I'm like, okay, like this is ridiculous. Okay, he'll do it. It's okay, we'll do a vid. And he was like telling me, this was like 2.5 years ago. He's like, you know what, Taro, though? I was at like 2K or something then, which is still okay when I was just starting out. I didn't really realize. And then he said, you know, the first 10K is really hard though, man. You know, it's really hard. And I didn't really know what he meant till now. 2.5 years later, I finally hit it. What a grind. And I had like support from Peric, Aaron, Jay, all these guys around me. And I got to 10. You guys are like on your lonesome out there in Iowa, like chipping away, man. I got love for you guys, man. I'm like, yo, anytime these guys want me to help these brothers out, yo, I'm with you, man. I'm like, hopefully I can get big so I can help you guys bigger. You know what I mean?
That'd be awesome. Hell yeah.
Hey, man, I had guys helping me out, you know what I mean, along the way. So I was like, pay it forward, I guess. Is that what they say?
Yep.
I guess
Yeah.
so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Taro, I'm gonna bring it back a little bit for our audience that don't know who Taro is. You want to talk about yourself a little bit, what you do?
Yeah, I fish for a living. I'm kind of like an Eric Hadia, which is weird. I don't know if you guys know Eric Hadia in Milwaukee. This channel's at like 53K subs. He's been like grinding for so long. Like he's like 50 something years old now, maybe 51 years old. Like I just talked to him on the phone today. He's like guiding at night, doing night shifts, daytime shifts. Like this guy's he's the ultimate hustler who fishes so hard. Like he's got his own baits. He's got his own hot rods. They're all sold out. Like he's just always going. And he's a guy that I have to really kind of model myself after and wait in a lot of ways, be like, okay, like I feel tired, this and that. But look at Eric. Like he's a machine. He keeps going. Like, holy cow. So he's a full-time guide. YouTube, just a full-time, just in the industry in 10 different ways. I don't know. And I'm kind of similar to that. I think he could like definitely transition. I'm going to get out of this, like transition to like a full-time YouTuber. You know what I mean? I think he could just do that. Eric's already at that stage, but I think he just wants to be on the water every day and just smash. He's like a sicko for real.
Yeah, because you got the YouTube, you do the Honda stuff, and you got the Scuffed Baits too, right?
Oh yeah, I got the Scuffed Baits. Look at this. This is pretty fresh. This one, these shirts are sick.
That's a pretty sick logo.
You got the tees and the hats, sick, eh? Can't even really read it. It's like retro hip hop. I like that you can't really read what it is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like all that other promo stuff that everybody's doing. Oh, there's my logo. This and say, no, you just gotta really know. You know what I mean? This one is for those who know. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like sipping on some syrup or something, man. You gotta know.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? About the bait company?
Okay, yeah. You know what? It's pretty crazy. Let's do this, man. Why not? I did actually, yeah. Let's just promote everything. This is gonna be a whole sales pitch.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I kind of like, you know, I want to do it my way. So I'm like you guys. I love hip hop. Come from the concrete, so I want to put my own little flair in there. Ooh. See that? That's pretty cool packaging, eh?
That is.
Guess what this is called? Swim Shaddy. You know, it's white like M&M. That's why it's a shad.
This
These
guy
baits are pretty cool.
This guy's gonna love
really
that.
Thought after. Yeah. We really thought about. Oh yeah, what's that?
I love M&M. M&M's dope.
Yeah, M&M's wicked, man.
Oh yeah. Forgot to introduce. This is Jin. This is not Kit. Remember, it's Jin the rapper.
Yeah, Jin the rapper. You guys sound both like Jin, man. Is that racist?
You guys sounded like, look like, right?
Yeah, we got these. These are pretty sick. This is what I want to get to you guys. I think it's gonna be can catch a lot of white bass on these. So like these heads are like a football and a darter head combined.
Okay.
So they're a pointed nose, like a darter head. So they're perfect for casting and dragging. Let me show a bigger one. I'm gonna send these to you guys. So I think, yeah, see that. I don't know. You guys are gonna really like these. Are you catching anything on big swim baits or smaller stuff too? I think with your fish both, right?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Depends on the time of year.
The white one, Taro, that you were showing earlier, it's kind of shad looking. That's something that we use, and I know Kit uses tremendously. The white one that looks like shad.
How about ODB?
ODB.
That's the ODB, man. That's the barf.
Old dirty barf.
Color. Yeah, this has been killer for walleye for me.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
And I like really good for walleye at night. And the smoke color, for some reason, I wasn't even thinking about using the smoke color at night. But then I gave it to some guy at a boat ramp. And then he sent me pictures. He's like, I slayed. And he was fishing with some guy I knew that's really good. And he's like, yeah, they were using minnows and I destroyed them. I caught like 50 fish and they caught 3 or something. Wow. So I'm like, holy, there's that smoke color at night. It's like a smoke blue. I made it for Simcoe because they love the little gold flake and blue flake and the smoke. It's a big color there. But then they were killing walleyes at Georgian Bay. So I started throwing it at night too. It's not really like a color you would think at night. It's kind of subtle, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But then I started catching them at the dams. I'm like, holy cow, this thing is damn good. Like, so it's kind of cool where other people are using your bait and then teaching you about it. And then Henry Nguyen, fellow Vietnamese fishing brother, he was slaying them on the lake. And I'm like, what are you catching them on? The fish were like this smallmouth on Simcoe. He's like, on your bait, stupid. He was slow rolling this down this cliffs and then catching them one after another. I'm like, up higher? He's like, no, down low, slow, just barely touching on the cast. I'm like, holy crap, Hank, you're right. So like, I didn't even know how to catch him on my own bait. It's pretty embarrassing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah. What's the story behind the barf one? I seen your post.
Old dirty barf. Like, okay, so many times when I'm fishing, like fish, I'll tell you this. This is a true fact. Like Castellano too. Like he's on the Niagara bar, and so many times like Lakers or fish will barf up bait, and we just hook it right on. We don't even know what the bait is. It's just some barf that they just ate. You put on the drop shot hook, drop it on, they hammer it. I've done it in Simcoe on the toughest bites. They catch a fish, they barf up something. I don't know what the hell it is. It's a bait fish of some sort. Digested goby could totally be illegal, but whatever. M&R come and tell me I can't use this because they don't even know what it's going to be. It's like digested stuff, and they just hammer it. So I'm like, damn. So that's why I was like, I'm going to make something that looks like digested barf, you know, so that's what it is. You know what I mean? And it works. It works, man.
Nice.
So bizarre. Yeah. I think I want to get you guys on that though. So I want to get you guys a code so that you guys use this stuff, catch fish on it. Cool. And then your viewers will get percentage off on it. And then you guys will make a percentage, and every quarter you get paid.
Nice.
Okay.
Whatever sells to your channel. And I like whatever. I think it's just good that if you start to do these kind of little things, which I wish I did sooner when I started YouTube, that the sooner the better, because it starts building these little pillars for you and it'll monetize you a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's residual, right? And that's what, like, you know, here, that's what it's about. Like any little piece like that, as you're going down this bumpy road, is very helpful. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So like I'll do Jimmy's perch powder and we get a code. It's good for both parties. It's good for the content creator and the viewer. Everybody wins. You know what I mean?
Does he like it when you call it Jimmy's perch powder?
Who knows? I think he does. I don't think he cares. He's just like, it's ridiculous. He's like, oh, whatever, girl. Like,
I feel like, why doesn't he just call it what it's called?
I think he just likes me doing it my way. Just do it your way and just do it natural. And that's what does it best for him, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
For sure.
Yeah, like everybody calls it, like it's memorable. So everybody's remembering that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you say it that way, you remember it. It's like, oh, what is it called? Catch. I defaced the name, right?
He's gonna have to rebrand.
Does anyone like that knows Jay anymore? Like closely call him Jay anymore? No, I think they all call him Jimmy. Like everyone I know calls him Jimmy now. And the last time I saw him, he was in Toronto. I called him Jim. Hey, Jim. He goes, oh, it's just Jim now? It's just Jim now. It's not even Jimmy. It's just like Jim. Like it's his real name.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Jimmy is Jay Siemens, aka he's got his own fish breading. Yeah. Catch and cook.
Yeah. we caught some of the catch and cook. Pretty damn good, pretty damn tasty. But no, you're right, Taro. He hit the 100K mark. Holy cow, huh?
Yeah, I think you guys could even get a code from Jimmy.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Jimmy. Say, yo, give my Asian brothers some code, man.
I know.
They get kicked up, man. Kicked up like Jim, the notorious J.I.M.
Notorious J.I.M. Love it. That'd be funny.
Get you guys kicked up.
There you
So
go.
you're gonna get you scuffed up baits. I think these are gonna know, like legit. I think it's a good fit for you guys. Where's my small ones? I think I catch a lot of white bass on these too.
Ooh.
A lot of white bass. These ones I've been like, honestly, the smoked ones and the white ones I've been catching a lot of white. I'm gonna try it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna catch a bunch of white bass tomorrow. Maybe the odd wiper. You know what I mean?
I'll throw white baits all day.
Yeah.
White baits, eh? It's all white.
White, all white. I'll throw white all day.
Kit's okay. That's Kit's color. That's it. Every time I go fishing with him, I go, hey, what are you throwing, man? He goes, dude, the same shit I threw last time. It's white.
Yeah, we got these like little tiny ones. These are so good. Like I've been smashing white bass, everything smallies on the little ones. I did actually better all year on the small ones for smallmouth. Oh yeah, here's the white heads. We got like a white head. These are like the white. Okay, we'll get you those. I think those are going to be good. Yeah, but these whites, yeah.
Yeah,
like, I've been
white
catching,
lures.
honestly, I catch white bass and wipers and a lot of different things. It didn't have to be white. I was catching them on like browns even. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. They'll bite a lot of things sometimes if they're set up right. I don't know.
Yeah.
But white is good, eh?
Yeah. You ever catch them on crawlers, night crawlers? That's a sleeper bait for white bass and wipers.
Why, really, eh?
Yeah.
I catch white perch on worm. I'm just trying to think if I caught white bass on the worm. I'm trying to think. I think I might. I don't remember.
Like
crawlers, eh?
Yeah. A lot of people don't know, but they're in our area early in the year. That's like the only thing they'll hit. Freaking crawlers. It's weird. Like just sitting on the bottom too. Yeah. Just sitting on the bottom or dragging on the bottom. It's so weird.
White. That is weird because, I don't typically think of white bass and wipers as bottom feeders. I think of them as looking up.
Yeah, chasing bait, right?
Them. Yeah, I always get them biting up at something.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, it's so weird. But once I found that out, like early spring, I'll just throw worms out and they just pick it up. And then they just take off with it.
That's cool, man. That's good to know. That's something I just learned something new. I have to like white perch. I do catch like that. Mm-hmm. White perch. So like are they the same species or are they two different species? I mean, same family, different species, but are they from the same family?
I don't think so, because the white bass and the wipers, they're temperate bass. I don't know what a white perch is. I mean, I know what it is.
Looks like a white. It looks like a white bass, but they're smaller.
No stripes, right? No stripes.
That's not much. You know what I mean? But they're silverish.
Yeah,
they look very similar, but their body is white bassish, but their face is perchish.
Yeah,
you look it up, man, and they eat like they don't even get as big as a yellow perch.
And they're like super invasive too, aren't they? Like wherever they go.
Are they?
That's what I heard.
I have no idea.
There's some lakes down here where they're invasive, and you basically gotta keep everyone that you catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they good to eat?
I have no idea. I never got one.
Never had one.
Never had one.
No. Yeah.
Crazy, man. So what's next up for you guys?
Well, we're waiting for ice. I'm surprised you told me you were taking the boat out tomorrow. I'm surprised I'm guessing that's on the big lake, huh?
Yeah, and that's big on Big Lake Ontario. I've been out on Bay of Quinte for the walleyes. Have you heard of Bay of Quinte? Mm-mm. Okay, so up here, that's where like it's the inner part of Lake Ontario, and so it's part of the Great Lakes, but it goes onto the inside, so it's not considered the main lake.
Okay,
so it's the inner part of Lake Ontario, and that's where the giant walleyes come in. That's where we get these 14-pounders, 15-pounders. You know what I mean? The biggest one I've seen is 17.2 caught by my friend Felipe Lopez. He's in my vids.
Oh, yeah.
17.2. Can you believe it?
How many inches? How long was that one?
Oh man, it must have been 35 inches. We never measured it. Like we're not from Winnipeg. We're from Ontario. We weigh our fish. measuring. Oh, let's measure. I'm like, no. We weigh here. We never. How many inches? I said, I have no stinking clue. Like, that's why I think that 39 hours is rigged. We never measure our shit. We weigh it.
Man,
You guys gonna do a season 3? You got to do.
I don't know, man. I think this COVID is just like keeps going on and off, and it's killing it. Or they're not going to invite me back for some reason. And they're already shooting it right now.
They're like, yeah, there is. There's season 3
and 4.
it's
possible. You know what I mean?
It's possible, but possible. I'll be the first to tell you, man. Season 3 wouldn't be the same if you weren't on there. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have to agree with me that I think you brought a lot of flair to it.
I think you have an Asian bias, bro. So I'm sending you guys baits.
Yeah, I was like, the first season, I was like, man, this freaking Japanese dude is freaking wild.
First one was wild too.
I was actually, I remember when what Kid was saying, like when I first watched the first season, I was just like, yeah, man, we got an Asian brother representing I was the first. I didn't even care if you were good. I was like,
Asian bias. That's what I mean.
Yep. I was like, hell yeah, man, we got a Japanese homie on there. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, it's insane. That was fun doing that. A lot of people think I'm an indigenous. Indigenous, you say it?
Yeah.
Native. Yeah, native.
Yeah. I think so. A lot of people ask me. I'm like, no. I'm Eurasian, Irish Japanese. What are you gonna ask me? I forgot I was gonna say something else. Whatever. Whatever.
So you're already ice fishing out there, aren't you?
Nope.
Not yet.
That video I had was from First Ice 2021.
Oh, okay.
Tricky. I like that. That's good.
Whatever it takes to get to 10K.
Yeah. So you've been sitting on that one, huh?
Yeah, I've been sitting on that. I got a couple other ice ones sitting on it. See, that's the benefit of having these YouTubers ahead of me. They're like, don't post that now. Sit on it. It's too late.
Yeah.
Jay's videos are all Jay's videos are from 1985. What do you think? Pump these things out. He pumps them out. Such high quality video, day after day. Pump. How? I bet you those are from 1985. Maybe I'm just hating. I don't know.
Yeah. He's actually 50 years old.
Yeah. You know what? The hardest thing that Jay does and what makes him so good is that he's pumping out such high caliber stuff so fast.
Yeah.
The better video I do, if I take my time and I'm just like go over it, it gets better and better. But it takes forever. And you're like, so like that is what I'm faced with, that dilemma as a YouTuber. Do I just keep pumping, like pump faster while the algorithm's hot or do I just be like, I'm happy with this. So now I think I'm happy enough with it. Now I'm going to release it. But I think I've started going a little bit more that route, going over it a little bit less often and better. I find, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit better.
Yeah. I don't know what the trick is either. I'm trying to figure that out.
Well, I asked Jimmy that question. Jay asked that exact question. And he says, you know the answer, Taro. What? I go, more and better all the time, more often and better. He's like, exactly. I'm like, that's an impossible, unrealistic answer. Only you can do this, Jimmy.
Right. He's got a little one on the way, so that's kind of cool.
He might have 2. I just talked to him today. I texted him and I said, do you know if it's a boy or a girl? He says, I don't know. I said, well, you know what? It might be like both or 3.
Hey, you heard it here first.
Them. You know what I mean?
Wow.
A whole bunch of non-binaries, whole bunch of they and them. Can I say that or no?
I don't know, man. It's one of those things.
I don't care.
I don't care.
It's up to them or they.
We're opening up a can. I have no idea, man.
Hey, if you guys want to be they or them, I'm okay with that. I accept you for they are.
I'll stick with he, him.
Is non-binary? Is it non-binary a thing in your community as well?
Like our fishing community?
No. I mean, in your state, is non-binary. Are there people that are consider themselves as non-binary?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. But we live in Iowa. We're probably one of the more conservative states in the U.S. But
just being Asian is already like a big hindrance on your life.
Yeah, it's like
we don't. That's why we're hustling, man. That's why we're grinding, man. Nobody here wants to watch a bunch of Asian guys on YouTube.
We gotta drive the speed limit.
I think you need Toronto in your life, man. You know what I mean?
Dude,
we're gonna get you guys out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, thinking. I mean, actually, I don't know. I mean, is it easy to get over the border over there right now? I don't know.
Is it open? Is it open yet?
It's I don't know. I haven't even tried going across, but I think you can.
I think Canadians can come in, but I don't know if us Americans can go up. I think that's the.
No. Really? I think it's the other way around.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around, Kit. It's weird. You're right. It was that for a little bit, but I think Taro's right. I think it was the other way around for a while because the U.S. was just allowed Canadians to come through like recently, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, man. I don't know, man. It's whatever.
But I'm at 10K subs now, so I have some pull. I'll talk to the border.
Right. Yeah, make it happen. Make it happen.
Keep guys in, man.
Dude, that's you know what?
I'm gonna pull some big moves, man. Big moves.
You gotta get a card. You should just get a card. Go 10K. just for 10K. Now until you get just a 10K card. Like you just put a wide.
I'm not normally drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But today is a special day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know it's small time because my friends are at like a mil and a quarter mil and half a mil and 100,000. But you know what? 10K is something for someone that started on an iPhone 5 and is still on the iPhone 5 sometimes.
Hey, you're slumming with us, Iowa.
All right, 10K.
I know. One day, eh?
One day.
I think another 10 years I'll be at 20. So things are looking on the up and up.
Hey, don't worry.
I'll be so old. I'll be so senile.
We'll be at 1,000 when you're at 20K.
You guys are already at 1,000, though, are you not? You're over 1,000.
Yeah. Kids channels.
Yeah, I'm at 1,500.
Yeah,
but it's creeping. It's creeping.
And then we just literally started the YouTube channel for the podcast itself. We just started the YouTube channel this year on that one. I just started recording me fishing and with me and my girls and just for shits and giggles and it's just fun, man.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what is funny? Like, I think the one thing that's really that I'm learning that is important to be successful as a YouTuber or content creator is like, you got to follow your path kind of thing. Like you could have outside influences and this and that, but like, I could never be Jimmy. I'm just like, he's just too high caliber, clean cut. And like, he's so professional and that's who he is. And I'm just like, that's not me. I'm just like, is the fish in the boat? Yes or no? And I don't care how it got there. You know what I mean?
With you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, whatever, all this fancy, high tech, this and that, whatever. My fish finder doesn't even work sometimes. And I'm just like, I'll get around it. I'll figure it out somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people call me the John Daly of fishing. You know who John Daly is?
Yeah. One
of the greatest
several times. One of the greatest U.S.
Oh yeah, he is so scuffed up. Like he looks like a bum.
Yeah, he could drink though, dude. He's a walking alcohol guy.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm not a drinker like him, but I think he's scuffed or something. Is he really scuffed or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But like he puts fish in the boat.
most
No,
days, right?
I can see that. No, that's whoever gave you that. I can see that in you.
I don't know.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
They're
see
like,
that.
yeah, they're like, because if they see me cast or something, they'll be like, man, like I thought he was just some bum, but he can actually cast.
Yeah,
or something like that.
That's exactly
You know
it.
what I mean?
If you've never seen John Daly, because I mean, I don't know how many people watch golf that listens to this, podcast, this channel, whatever. But John Daly, I think he won like the U.S. Open like twice, I believe, and he was one of the best golfers at least. And his potential,
Really?
yeah, but his potential was amazing. But you have to keep in mind, this guy was the biggest party animal on the golf course. I mean, that's all he did. He was a drinker, a partier. He's still alive, and he still does that. By the way, I mean, he just drinks and parties and has a good time, dude. But he golfs, but he's really good.
And he's really good. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
John Daly. So it's kind of a compliment, but maybe not. So I don't really know much about golf, but I just like kind of roughly knew this guy. I Googled it, and I was like, this guy has some crazy ass pants on.
Yep.
And he's like, his guts hanging out and his ass cracks showing. And he's winning championships somehow. I don't get it.
Hey, but those pants, they're selling. That's part of his niche a little bit. A lot of people don't know. He's
like that's what I mean. So like, yeah, John Daly got some. He just embraces who he is and just lets it all hang out. And I think that's what, going back to the point is, I think that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like when you guys are doing your thing,
yeah,
I think you gotta focus on like, you know what? It's like, this is my way and I believe in it.
Yeah, you can't be fake.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you got to do it your way and just like believe in it and be like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't know.
It was kind of funny because those guys, oh, sorry. I don't know if you saw the smallmouth vid. We got 35 pounds or 36 pounds. We got 2 8-pounders on one day. And like this guy from Mega Bass was there. And he tells us his name's Ryan Buttermore. We see him. I wish I had the video footage in the video. He has this fancy boat, like it's decked out to the line. He works. I think he's the president of Mega Bass or some big shot at Mega Bass in the U.S., Pennsylvania. I don't know, some state there. And then he was like, "Hey," and then my client. I was with 2 clients. Those are my friends and clients. My clients and I just shoot videos with my clients sometimes. It's so cool. So they're like, "Hey, do you have any baits for us since you're from Mega Bass?" Like, Mantronic asked him that. He's a joker. So he's like, yeah. Here, like, take these. We're like, okay, thanks. Like, similar color to what we're using. We're like, yeah, let's just use these. Yeah. What's his name? Ryan Buttermore. Thanks, man. Like, whatever. And we go out and get 2 8-pounders on the damn thing and 37 pounds. We're like, hey, thanks, Ryan Buttermore from Mega Bass. And I think his like PB on Simcoe is like 7 pounds. So he just gives us these baits, and these 3 John Daly's go out and get 36 pounds. Kind of funny, right?
Yeah.
The boat's so messed up. The fish finder, we have ice fish finders. They don't even work. We're just like, turn that one on because there's an old map on that and this and that. We're just like, I'm like, how does this? I'm asking my client, how does my Panoptics work? He does all the research online. He's like, oh yeah, use a backlight like this, and I'm like, oh cool.
Yeah.
36. We got 30. I don't know. Was it 35 and yeah, close to 36 pounds, and that's on the low end because we're using a Boca grip, and it was like we're just down. We're like rounding down for the haters because we didn't have the digital was broken. Can you believe that?
Crazy.
I know, pretty crazy. So, can we get 38 pounds? Maybe. But bass videos suck. Like for Canadians, like they just don't do well. I like them. I think they're good, but like my fellow YouTubers over here are like, Taro, stop doing bass vids. They just don't do well. I got 37 pounds. I have this ice video where I missed like 50 whitefish in a row and it's doing better than the bass video with 37 pounds. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what the algorithm is or I don't know. Maybe we just can't compete with the US and bass. I don't know.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, bass is huge down here.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. We're trying to compete with that market, like the Americans own bass. You know what I mean? So that's something to think about, like where you're located and what you're competing against is something to think about when you're doing videos. It's like, what? Like when I first said like perch, I'm like, really? I like catching perch, like with the perch fish. Jay's like, yeah, perch fish do well. I'm like, okay, like I caught like 8-pound smallmouth. It's so sick. And like in such a sick way, you know, like so sneaky, like some crazy, like hardcore technique. Then I go catch a worm on a drop shot worm perch, and it's like does way better.
Yeah.
So you got to wrap your head around that too. The topics that you're picking is a huge thing for your area. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
I think that, yeah. And then you see Josh Pig Patrol, he like owns a certain title. Spillway. Every video spillway. They're all his own videos are recommending each other. Spillway, something spillway. Why does this guy do so many stinking spillways? He's smart. That's why he's smart.
Very true.
Jack's really stupid, but he's really smart.
Yeah.
So it's funny like that, right?
Yeah, he's
to think about.
Yeah, he's blown up pretty big in like the last couple of years.
Yeah, man. I really like it. I really like that he's done that. We talked about this last time. Yeah,
we did talk about Josh.
Yeah, he's a grinder, like you say though. He was pumping out hella content. He was just pumping him out too.
I just talked to the other guy, Thai Pig Patrol. You know, the guy that from Texas catches all these his thumbnails are all these giant bluegills and crazy big stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Texas in the summertime. So I'm gonna probably link up with him. He's like, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna do a bid with him.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Pretty cool, eh?
Hey,
he's got like
I want to catch a big bluegill.
He's got like 250 or something, right?
250. Yeah. He's just gonna keep going. Yeah. That guy's gonna be huge. And his videos are pretty scuffed. Like they're not all minted up, eh?
Yeah.
Same way. I think Josh Pig Patrol too. He's kind of scuffed too, no?
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's kind of
they're not all pretty. The volume could be screwed up and all this kind of stuff. I like it. Gives me a lot of hope. You know, these guys are. You know what? I can't look at Jimmy because it's just like that. Just depresses me. It's just like hopeless. I'll never be Jimmy. I'll never be able to fly a drone straight. It's going into a tree. I'll probably get charged if I fly it in the city anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They call me a pervert, a Japanese pervert.
No, but I think you're right.
My window.
I think you're right though. You just got to be yourself. You can't copy other ones. Like you're just saying, there's only one Jimmy. There's only one Jay. There's only one Pig Patrol. And I think when a lot of people are getting into YouTube or whatnot, you just got to be yourself. You know, you can get information on them, just kind of but be yourself. At the end of the day, you can't try and copy to be somebody else because I just don't think it'll work. I don't know. That's how I don't know.
Yeah, I think too, as you start producing and editing and stuff too, you kind of start finding your own voice, kind of like the groove. It's like, you start to know, like, it's weird. It's a growing process too. You start to know yourself better too.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, you know what? And like parts of yourself that you never really liked is you'd be like, you know what? It is what it is. That shit's just unique. Screw it. I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
agreed.
Yeah.
You gotta have thick skin and don't care what people think, really. Don't worry about the haters. You know what I mean? The artists create the art, not the critics. Remember that, boys.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
True. Very true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Peric told me too when I'm doing it. I'm like, what do you think about this, Peric? What do you think about that? He's like, don't overthink it. Yeah. Just do it. Like he's just do it. Just do it. Yeah. Always. He just always says yes kind of guy. Yeah. Let's do it. Don't over. Oh, that was bad. Whatever. Next. Let's do it.
It's actually kind of nice. I think he's back now. I see a couple videos coming from him and actually even Aaron too. So they've been posting some new videos or uploading some new videos lately.
Yeah, I'm supposed to shoot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing Peric in the new year, January. We're gonna do a first ice perch. We're gonna do catch and cook something with Peric. That season come down here.
Oh,
which is really cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a pretty good dude. He's messing with a small time cat like me.
Just like you're doing with us.
No, the gap between me and you is not that big. We're very close, bro. You know what I mean? I'm only half Caucasian too. So the gap's like, you know what I mean? But between me and Peric, the gap is massive. It's like 1 million. He's at 1 million, bro.
That's true.
That's true. He's pretty big though. No, you know what?
He's keeping it way realer than I'm keeping it real with you guys. Way realer. Like I said, that kid is hip hop, eh? Like he's so funny. He's just a rebel, you know. he looks really clean cut and acts so professional at times, but he's always walking with his pants sagging, that boy. I tell you.
All right. You fish without, tell that guy, you know what? Tell him to show some Asian love. Tell him to come and have a beer with us, man.
He would, he would. If he likes you, he just doesn't care. He's like, I think for him, it's weird because he's so famous. He's unbelievably famous. So it's like, he doesn't even really know. It gets weird. He doesn't know what this person's after or what this is or just some angle or, is this guy really just want to be my friend and hang out and like no strings attached or like, what is it? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
So,
yeah, that's crazy. Like, because we don't have to think about that. At least I don't have to think about that stuff.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
yeah.
Right.
I think he's like you guys. That's why you like him.
Hey, send him our way.
Yeah.
Shit.
Send him our way,
like,
man.
Yeah, I'll send you. Yep. That'd be a big gap.
Yeah. But no, he's no, you're right. I could see that though, because he started his channel and he was just fishing, and then next thing you know, he just blows up. And I mean, I wouldn't say it's overnight, but he was grinding, and then now he's so big. Like, dude, I just fish and film it, and next thing you know, I'm like famous. So I wouldn't even know how to deal with that either, though. That'd be kind of hard to deal with. I don't know.
He's a hard worker though, and he's focused, man.
True.
Don't let his shenanigans fool you, man. The guy's focused, man. I'm like way older than him. He's like old enough to be my son. I'm old enough to be his dad. And I'm asking him for advice. Like I'm his son. Really backwards.
Hey, but he can fish. But he can fish, man.
He can fish, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. And he does it while he's handling 6 other business deals. It's crazy. But there's one. Oh yeah. No problem. Like just managing so many things at a young age. Very impressed. Very impressed with him. And he's still going. I think they're doing the frostbite thing big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that all over.
Yeah. I wonder what the process is with the COVID and all the manufacturings and all that. I haven't talked to him in regards to that. Have you checked out the website? Are they all sold out and or do they have stuff?
I haven't.
I haven't, but I've been seeing him. I've been seeing a lot of his stuff in the on the Canadian YouTube space.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not in the American. More in like Clayton Schick.
Yep, Clayton Schick. I see stuff in the Jays videos.
What's the name is blowing up? Justin Real Meats, Assorted Meats. Have you seen Justin's Assorted Meats? He does like catching Lakers on like sunglasses and stuff. He's like in the Arctic. His vids are weird, man. It's cool. Yeah. Like he's in a unique area where he has like 24 hours of darkness. You should check it out. Justin Jenkins, Assorted Meats. He's an up and comer. Like he's like gonna pass me quick. Like he's at 7K and he doesn't even have that many videos, but each video is like boom. It's lake trout. He's catching lake trouts, like giant ones, and they bite anything. But he's like way up in the Arctic, so it's weird. Like so unique.
Right.
So it'll be on his like, there'll be all these huskies in some weird neighborhood with igloos everywhere and stuff. And he's going like it's messed up. It's like cool. Like it's so weird to the rest of the world how he's living, you know what I mean? And it's like minus 40. And he's catching these huge lake trouts on like whatever he throws down there.
Yeah.
So it's like cool. It's like, whoa. It's bizarre. And he's funny too.
Yeah.
And pretty good quality vids. His vids are pretty good quality. I'm like, holy cow, this guy's like getting good fast.
Yeah.
I guess with like 24 hours of darkness, like I guess you just edit.
But no, it's true because I think YouTube gives you an opportunity to show the world where you are from and where you live that people normally can't get to or don't live there. So I think that's what attracts, whether like your videos or any of it, because I don't get to go up to Ontario or Toronto area very often, but I do want to see what you guys are catching.
I think my location is competitive as hell.
Yeah, so you got Lake Simcoe.
There's not many Ontario guys like doing well, like Southern Ontario on YouTube. It's so our population's like, I don't know, it's so scattered or whatever. I don't know what it is. It's a grind in Southern.
Yeah,
like me, Lady Bass, Sea Bass Outdoors, in Southern Ontario might be the biggest.
I mean,
and lady bass is at 30, 40. Sea
Wow.
bass is at like 11.
What do you think that is?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I think it's something to do with there's so many species here and like so many people doing videos all over. I think maybe that's it. It's like we have so much a diverse fishery too. So like you'll see my channel has so many species on it, maybe. So like it might take time. I'm hoping that's just going to take time because you know how Josh Pig Patrol has spillway, and he keeps hitting that and it goes boom, boom, boom. Mine's like crappie, bass, walleye, pike, bluegill, crappie, perch, back to bass. Then it starts to, at some point when it goes bass, crappie, perch, kaboom it, hopefully. Am I tricking myself? Maybe. I don't know. Is it a possibility? Unlikely, but hopefully.
Well,
you know what I mean, though?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's just
a weird way of thinking, right?
Yeah, and then just have the uniqueness, and that's why I'm hoping this podcast. I don't know. Honestly, there's a lot of podcasts out there in the world, and then there's a lot of Asian podcasts. I don't think there's that many Asian fishing podcasts. I think Fishing Kit and myself might be the only Asian hosted.
We're the pioneers.
I think you guys are. I think that's what you guys should call yourselves, the pioneers of Asian fishing podcasts.
I'm just, it's an honest truth. And we have
There's a guy though. No, there's one guy. I don't know if he's doing podcasts though. He's not doing podcasts.
See, that's the thing.
That's right. You got this.
Podcasting, because I kind of looked, just for giggles, right? I just wanted to see it. I was like, I couldn't find, I don't know. Maybe it's probably hard to search a specific podcast of hey, let's find if this is an Asian host or not. But you know what I mean? I don't see anything that has to deal with fishing at all. So
I think you should like only interview Asian anglers. Like don't even, like half. The prerequisite got to be half or a quarter. We need to do DNA testing. Like,
well, we getting one rod, one reel on that. I think that'd be huge.
Yeah,
that's the biggest.
You know what? You should be able. You might do it, man. Go. You know what? We're the first Asian podcast out there, and you're the biggest Asian YouTuber. Like, I think he would do it. I wish I knew him.
Yeah, me too. I don't know.
I think he would do it.
Yeah, he would be pretty cool, but he's so big too. Like you were saying, like I don't even know how to reach. That's the thing. A lot of people are like, how do you even reach out to specific people who are like millions and millions in subs? Like, it's I don't even know how you reach out to them.
How'd you get Jay? Jay just so real that he answered.
He this was so random. So I messaged him. I'm telling everybody my secrets, but no, I just messaged. Honestly, I just messaged him on Instagram. And I tagged him and I messaged him. I go, hey, we got some, and this is before, I think he only had maybe 20 or 30,000 subs. It was still pretty damn big, obviously. But when I messaged him and he responded, I was like, holy shit. JC was responding back to me. And then he goes, you know what? I'll jump on. I'm available, whatever, blah, blah, blah day. It took me about a month or two, because his schedule, whatever the case may be. And it was awesome. And same thing with you. I was just like, I had to reach out. I was like, man, this is my Asian brother from another brother.
Jay and I get along. Jay keeps it real, man. Yeah. Hey, I just want you guys, while I was kind of about to cut you off, I want you guys to meet my 10,000 sub, my daughter.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, legit story. She called her friends and be like, hey, can you subscribe to my dad's channel? It's really embarrassing, but almost at 10K.
Hey, she's the real MVP right
She's
there.
the MVP.
On your Asian fishing podcast. She's actually a really good angler, man. Nice. She has good eyes. Oh, yeah. She my son is more athletic, kind of like casting aggressively and more, he doesn't have the sense that she has. She has oh, see this, Lily, the little details. Oh, yeah. And then she'll just throw right that faded part of the weed line. And then boom, fish. Like she had the details,
the finesse.
Yeah, and a vision. She visualizes down there a bit better.
I got four daughters, so I don't have a son to compare to yet, ever.
Four daughters,
bro. I got four daughters.
Oh my god!
So I got to teach them. I got to teach them the secrets, just how you are, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, those details. Who's the best one? They're all good in different ways.
My oldest. Well, because it's an 8. I have an 8, a 6, a 4, and a 1.5-year-old. So the 8 and the 6 goes with me, but the 8, she picks it up pretty damn good. She's pretty good.
So did you have this many kids so you could keep more fish?
That's an Asian remark.
That's the Asian style.
No, I would never do that.
I would.
Oh man, but no, that's awesome, man. You take your dog because that's what I'm striving to do. I mean, that's honestly that's what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. Is that I want to make it because my girls love to ice fish and they love to to go into the hut and flip over and
that's huge, bro.
Yeah, that's
I think that's it, man. That's so good. I think that's a huge thing that you're doing too. And then the Asian market's so big too out there.
It is.
I think so.
We'll see.
One Rod, One Reel did it, man.
That's true. I'll give you that. You're right. Yeah.
But you got to think about the topics, I think, too. Ice fishing is huge, though.
It is.
You just got to, I think, pump it. I think ice fishing with families. Asian style catch and cook. All that. Embrace that shit.
That's what I've been doing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because these motherfuckers don't know. You got to tell them what time it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think with the all your recipes and all that kind of stuff, really embrace what you know.
Yeah. Because
not everyone's going to see that, especially in the fishing world.
Yeah.
So it's unique. You know what I mean?
And that's
all your unique stuff.
No, you're
walleye pho. I don't know, whatever.
So actually, I don't even know whatever. You're
walleye
right.
bun me.
Oh, dude.
You're
okay. So this is the thing. I actually did a catch and cook with my for walleye with my kids, and we did spring rolls. My wife did the spring rolls, so it's like Vietnamese style with the sauce and everything.
So good.
Yeah.
So, fish sauce.
Yeah, I haven't released a video yet. I still have to fix some editing stuff, but yeah, you're that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, I'm living. This is what I eat, and this is what I do, man. And then I got the kids with me and the wife, and she's the one who cooks, and I eat.
Those recipes are sick, though. You gotta put the recipes. You gotta do the recipe, how you guys do it, authentic, all that. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
You know what I mean? And then try some that are new wave, man. The stuff. I think that's really cool.
Walleye,
you gotta embrace all that. Your kids, all that.
But the walleye bun me, I might have to look into that. Walleye bun me, I might have to.
Yeah, you know what I mean, or whatever. Yeah. Try it with carp. I don't know, something ridiculous and tastes like shit, and then you just say it tastes like shit. You know what I mean?
Very true.
Yeah.
Keep it 100.
Do you have a traditional Japanese fish dish that you always go to, Taro?
I don't know. For breakfast, we always eat something called aji. It's kind of like a grilled, almost like a sardine or flying fish in between, something like that, on rice. You eat it for breakfast. It's like Canadians eat bacon and eggs. In Japan, we eat aji and on rice. It's like a grilled fish, kind of maybe like a mackerel, kind of somewhere around there. Not quite a mackerel. I don't know.
Could you do it with a perch? Do a little twist on it?
I don't know if you could do with a perch. You could maybe. I think I'm gonna do. You know what I could do? I heard this because my friend Ricky-san, he's like a sushi chef in Toronto, a really high end one, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Taro, we can do a lake trout sashimi, lake trout," and that's the worst fish to me to eat. You got to smoke that. They're so bad. I've never liked them. Sashimi, yeah, he said you have to cut it and freeze it a certain way, and he says it's so good. He flash freezes it. This guy would know. He said, actually, lake trout sashimi is so good because it's a fatty fish, and the way you cut it and prepare it takes all that out. So I'm like, yo, this could be dope. I think that's a dope one because lake trout already is good on the algorithm for some reason.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm going to Denver next week. All right. So this is the thing, Kit. If I'm going to Denver because my in-laws are in there for the holidays. We're gonna go there. I'm going to try to see if I can catch some lake trout through the ice. I'm gonna see if I can do this lake trout. If I catch a lake trout, I'm gonna see if I can do the lake trout sashimi. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, look it up. Look it
Okay.
up and see if you can find it too. I know they have I saw largemouth bass ceviche where they cook it with it's supposed to be really good.
What?
And they cook it raw with the lime and all that. Yeah, it's supposed to be good. I don't know.
Were they Asians?
Yeah.
No, it was a white guy.
White guy.
Yeah. Chef Collins, like he has a white beard and everything. He cooks fires and he wears checkered shirts. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this Lao dish. It's called lap. It's basically, if you make it with fish, it's basically ceviche, but it's probably got, I want to say, more spices in it. Maybe a little bit more lime.
Hot peppers.
Yeah.
Yep, hot peppers,
Herbs.
Fish sauce.
Yep, fish sauce, lime.
Yep.
And we actually like a lot of the OGs here. They like doing it with white bass, so it's basically like a white bass ceviche.
Yeah.
And I'm scared to eat it. Yeah, but it's basically raw. I'm scared to eat it, but every time I eat it, it's like, man, this is dope.
It's so good, eh?
Yeah, it is. It's very good.
because it cooks it.
Yeah.
It's like a raw cooking, right? The lime, they do it in Brazil. They do it everywhere. You know, I've eaten ceviche. What do you call it? Barracuda ceviche in Mexico with like chips and hot peppers. So good. So yeah, it's a legit thing, man. Don't be scared. Embrace it.
All right.
Spread it to the world.
Love it. That's awesome.
You get a spot.
What
do you call it?
When are you ever gonna get a chance to come to Iowa?
So I said, "Where's Iowa?" Someone says, I asked someone in the thing. They're like, basically the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I think I would like to do it. How far is it from Dallas? Chicago? Is it so far? Eh?
Chicago's 5 hours.
5 hours. 5 hours from
Chicago's
Chicago.
5 hours. I'm just trying to think where I could possibly be.
Well, is it?
You know,
Peric's from Illinois, Chicago, isn't he?
Yeah, from Chicago.
Yeah,
but I'm going to be in Texas in the summer.
Texas.
Maybe I can hook up with John B. I'm going to ask, hey, Peric, call John B. And I might do something with John B. Isn't he from Dallas or Texas?
I think so.
Texas.
I think so.
They're in Texas too.
Yeah,
Lake
I think
Texas.
John B. is, and I think I want to say Dallas is drive wise about 11 hours from us from here.
11 or 12.
That's going to be a good rotation, eh? If I could do, that's a dream trip. I go to Thai Pink Patrol, John B. And on the way back, hit Iowa.
Hey, that you could do a traveling, a vlog.
That'd be dope.
That
man.
would be dope. That would be pretty cool.
I think personally, like our channels, they work together in terms of culturally. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna eat that. Like I've eaten the ceviche. I eat raw fish. I eat soup. I eat spice. I got rice. You know what I mean? Like, you know the song. Right?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You should do that, man. That's what you should do. You should do a trip with all those big guys, and then just like, you know what? I gotta go slum it with my Asian brothers in Iowa at the end.
Well, I'll do the lake trout sashimi. You do the spring rolls. You know what I mean? You do the ceviche.
Yeah, the white bass.
Yeah, the Lao ceviche, the white bass. And we're like, it's all Asian. Same, but different.
Oh, dude.
It'd be good, eh?
Yeah, it would be good.
We'll do an Asian cultural dinner. Catch and cook.
See, now I'm picking up on your A's. Like, I know I asked the question earlier, like, hey, this guy's saying A a lot now.
Maybe it's this, eh?
Hey.
Have a couple beers and the Canadian comes out of me, eh? Right on. Oh. That's what they say in Canada too. They go, right on. If you're from up north, they go, hey, right on, bud. Right on, eh? Nice goal, eh, bud? Top cheddar.
So would you say I have an American accent or no?
For sure.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Like gin. American gin. Yeah. I feel like I'm listening to Asian guys on BET right now.
we gotta, you know what? Whenever we release this, we're gonna tag in Jin, bro.
Yeah, we gotta tag Jin. I just watched this guy Eugene. You ever watch this guy Eugene? And he travels around the world. Eugene Young Lung.
Oh,
I don't know. It was a wicked
sounds
show.
very familiar. Sounds very
He's
familiar.
a New York Asian dude from New York, and he goes all over the world. He just like goes to Jamaica and eats all this food. And he's like kind of a chubby guy with tattoos, and he looks kind of hip hop. I
It's
gotta
like
send you a
right
link
on
on
the
that.
tip
It's
of my
like
tongue.
Netflix. You should check that out because you guys kind of remind me of that flavor too. You know, he's really keeping it real, and he goes play tennis with Sean Paul.
No shit.
Damn.
And then he eats like jerk chicken, and he eats like Chinese Jamaican with Sean Paul.
Damn.
It's pretty cool, man. It's really cool. He's funny, and he's intelligent though. The guy's really intelligent. He really gets into the culture and asks like people like intelligent questions. He's not like me. He's like, I was thinking like, could I ever do this show like how he's doing? I'm like, hell no. I'm way too stupid. Like this guy's, he's funny and he's intelligent, you know?
Yeah.
Really intelligent and asking like deep questions and cultural stuff and like stuff with meaning. I'm like, this guy's good. This guy's really good.
Hey,
at least I know that at least I'm smart enough to know that it's good.
you got to give yourself a little credit because you shoot stuff for Honda, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but they just wanted someone to scuff up their brand a bit, you know, keep it real. Look at that voice. I got rice. I'm keeping it real.
What kind of meat was that? That kind of looked like
what you got?
kind of looked like gizzards.
Maybe it is, man. My wife's half Chinese, so she gets into that gizzard, you know. She's more of a gizzards guy. Oh yeah, this is good. You're eating this?
What's that?
This is Chinese. Hardcore Chinese, bro.
All right, let's see it.
All right, we'll see.
Eggplant.
Oh, that's
pork and rice. You ever had that eggplant like stir fry?
Like stir fry.
It's like spicy.
Yeah.
With peppers in it. You know what I'm talking about? The eggplant with ground pork. So good.
Damn. I made fried rice today. Is that like extra Asian?
I don't know. Did you put hot dogs in it?
I put andouille sausage. Had to step it up a notch.
Yeah. Old rice is good for that, eh? You like old rice for that, eh? Yeah, old rice is better for cooking fried rice, eh? Bacon and egg fried rice. That's good. Anyway, where's my chopsticks, man?
You're really dipping into the Asian there with the chopsticks, man.
Well, I'm just pretending that I have some, right? To just like make me look more Asian right now. I'm trying to be Asian guy, trying to impress the first Asian podcasters.
Hey, you can't pull it out of the to go either.
Yeah. Yes, I got so lucky.
It is
to go. Ken just said, dude, you can't be pulling out of a to go.
You gotta have a drawer with the chopsticks in there already.
Oh, I know. It's like I just got lucky. I found these. You know what I mean? Look, I use it too. I use it so bad. I don't. This is the way you're supposed to. This is the way I do it. Like that. So bad.
Hey, everybody's got their own style.
As long as it works.
I know. I embraced it.
There you go.
That's what I'm telling you guys to do. Embrace it, man. I like that. I like the idea that you're doing a channel with the kids.
Yeah.
And all their personalities. And I think what you gotta do too is when I have kids, I have some really good footage I never even released yet. A Bassmaster Tom, this guy's funny. But I have like the GoPro on my talon, and he's just fishing back there, talking to himself and like complaining about this. It's hilarious. He doesn't know he's been calm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So kids are like the coolest and the funniest. You see the little, and then when you go to edit it after, you start to pick up on all these things with your daughter. And you know what? At the end of the day, no matter what the views are, no matter what, you have that memory captured with your family. So nothing's a waste at all. You know what I mean?
Yep. Nope. And that's that was my biggest reason why I actually just jumped into it, just to start recording. I worst case scenario, my kids, like I was telling Kit a while back, like 10 years, 20 years from now, my kids can go back and like, dude, look at us fishing with dad, you know?
Yeah. You know what I mean? And you'll remember it. Yeah, but I don't know. It's all good.
Nope.
And another thing I think too, sometimes when I get discouraged, I'm like, damn, this is so hard. And I did so much work for this and it didn't go anywhere. That kind of feeling. I think when I start doing video, I actually like doing it. And then when I do it and I really start to get excited and like it. And then when it's finally done, and I'm really got to think about, do I like this? Am I happy with it? Sometimes I'm like, I can't do any better because it's just like, I don't have good footage, or I don't know. Something's kind of missing, but it's still good enough. But there's time where I'm just like, I'm happy with it. And that's the best I could do. I'm like, then that's what you got to be happy with.
Agreed.
Then I feel okay, no matter what the outcome is. I'm like, oh, that's the artist side. So I'm just thinking like, you know what I mean? I'm putting this track out and it's dope to me. And that's okay. Whatever happens, happens. I feel good with it. I think that's important.
Yeah.
You know, to keep you going, you know, in a way, mentally for me.
Yeah.
I feel good with this, then I'm good with it. And then also I'm not going to rush. Don't feel the pressure to rush. You know what I mean? Be like, you know, the algorithm's good. Everyone's putting up so many videos and everything's growing. I was like, yeah, but I don't feel good with it. It's not done. You know, like, I think that's where I'm going more. Like, hopefully I can get faster and better at that. Like, always good content and faster like Jay. But it seems like the better I get at editing, the longer I'm taking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm starting to see flaws and hear flaws, or I just try to, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this would be cool if I added this. I get more ideas and more into it, you know?
Yeah.
That's when the product kind of gets good, though. When you wake up the next morning, it's like, lucky I didn't post that because I got a new idea. I could add this, or that'll be kind of funny, or you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think that's where that creative side gets good. I'm like, just think about it a bit and watch it. And what I do too is really help me is I upload it, a draft, and then I'll watch it on the screen. And I have a couple buddies I'll show it to, and they're so critical, you know. Sent to the most critical guy, and I sent to the most positive guy. And then I kind of get like the both sides, you know. But they're really, you know, a couple, just not too many, couple guys are just like got a good vibe of who you are and whatever. And then they look at it and be like, yeah, I like that. More underwater or something like that. More of that, this, or, you know.
Yeah.
That's up over there. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. It is fucked up over there. You know?
Yeah. I try to make the videos that I would watch, and there's some big channels out there, like way bigger than myself, and some of the stuff they do is like, man, I can't believe they did that, and people watch it. Like, I try to avoid like this certain thing because one of these videos I watched recently, it keeps popping every time there's a cut. Like, there's an audio pop, and it's like bugging the shit out of me. And for me, like, I try to avoid that in my videos. But then in his, like, every cut, like, man, this guy's way bigger than me, and his audio is terrible.
Josh Pig Patrol? This is my audio. My audio is terrible. Some of my audio is so bad. My early stuff is so bad.
No, it's this Chinese guy out on the West Coast. Fishing chef, I think. Fishing chef.
Yeah? Oh, I saw that guy.
Yeah, he like makes some dope. He has some dope recipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's good, eh? Have you ever seen extreme Philly fishing?
Yeah.
That guy's hilarious, though.
I actually he actually responded back to me 1 year later. So yeah, he responded, but he goes, I don't drink beer. Thank you for inviting me.
Is he gonna do it?
No.
What?
He's probably got like 1 million emails to go through.
So, but yeah, no, he's got like 1 million. Yeah, Kit's right. He's probably got 1 million emails to get to, and he finally responded. He goes, "Hey, thank you so much for inviting me, but I don't drink beer, so I don't think it's gonna fit my, you know, persona, whatever the case may be." I go, "Oh, that's fine." But I did tell him, I go, "Dude, you don't have to drink beer. You can just come and we'll drink the beer for you." But it's all right. But yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he's odd. At least he's keeping it really oddly real. I don't drink beer, and I don't know, whatever he's thinking, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's oddly real.
It would have been fun.
He's just like talking about Dragon Ball Z and all this stuff. Like, this guy's for real. Like, he's big, dude, man. Big
he
time.
is.
He is big time.
His podcast, people just send him money. He might be the first Asian podcaster, though. No,
he doesn't podcast.
No,
he does
live.
He does a live stream.
Right.
Yeah,
live stream.
Yeah, but it's crazy. No, you're right. No, he does those live streams, and people sending him money like crazy. You know.
But you gotta keep it real and go. You gotta tell them we're the first Asian podcasters.
That's what I'm saying. A fishing in the fishing
That guy's
industry.
That dude's like a perfect match for your channel.
Yeah, you got to reach back out to him, man.
All right,
Like you gotta bring that up.
All right.
He's not gonna message me back.
I know. I don't think he's gonna. I think I've done it, man. I struck
One
out,
year.
He's like,
1 year.
he's gonna tell you, I watched your channel. It's way too crazy. I don't even know what you're talking about. It doesn't suit me. So he's gonna tell me.
But he said it in the nicest way possible. I agree.
What's up, YouTube? Yeah, he punks you off in a nice way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much, man. It's all good though. At least he responded. He could have just like never respond.
Yeah, I know. You know what I mean?
It's all funny.
That's good.
That's funny. Oh man.
He's funny though.
Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? That's his thing. But it is ridiculous. Is that why he's big? Is he just like naturally ridiculous? Like he's not trying to be ridiculous, but he's just so funny when he's talking, or
I think he's just naturally that way. And you're right. I think a lot of people are just like, it's so awkward and weird and new, and just like it just attracts you.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch it, and I've seen it. I watch it. Like it's just so different that it attracts you.
I never knew who it was. I got a client out I'm taking out tomorrow, and he was like, "You gotta check out Extreme Philly." And he's like, just laughing, telling me about him. What's up? I'm like, he's like, yeah, he's just Asian dude from Brazil, I think, originally, and he came to America, and he just fishes in like sewers and like some ghetto spots with like weird.
But he's big, dude. He's huge.
Yeah.
Huge. I watched, like, he blew up fast.
Yeah, he did.
But when I first saw him, he was at like 20, 30K.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like 240. Boom. Something. What is he at?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's up there. Pretty high. Not as
Crazy.
high as,
We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see what happens on my channel, because my friend Lauren Wetzel, he just hit 10K last year, and now he's at 20. And it took him 14, 15 years to get his first 10K.
Damn.
Dang, that's
And
crazy.
now, once you hit 10, it goes boom, 20.
There we
the
go.
following year kind of thing, maybe. You know?
Yeah.
But his channel is cool because it's like there's all gear reviews on like fish minders and stuff. Check out Lauren Wetzel. Yeah, he's up here. He works at Radio World.
Mm-hmm.
He's really knowledgeable about Garmin. I share his videos sometimes. But his stuff, like his videos would be like, if he does a fishing video, he fished Elite Bassmaster Series, everything. Real nice guy. Great fisherman. And he'll do a fishing video, it'll be like 300 views on Lake Simcoe.
Wow.
He'll never get the views when it's fishing that I get. But he'll do a video on like tech. It'd be like 250,000.
Wow.
But he has a money-making channel. He does these tech reviews, and the views are so high. He just gets, and they're so long, the views. And it's so high. So he's a money-making channel. Well, like my channel would be more average good. His, it goes pop. So like there's those titles that makes you think there's titles for your channel. You should be doing some stuff that's always going to be good. Like it could be like Honda Civic, fishing with Honda Civic. You know what I mean? Like the most stolen car in the world, the Honda Civic. Like the Honda Civic's always going to be searched. You know what I mean? It's not like white bass under a bridge in spring. They only bite worms this time of year. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Dude, that's true.
Yeah, it pops off just in the beginning, but you know what I mean? And then it's done.
Yeah.
So like,
Agreed.
that's what I saw from watching Lauren's channel. He'll like do fishing and he'll go nowhere, and he'll like do something on like Garmin versus Lowrance. And people will search that forever.
Yeah.
Because someone's going to have that unit, or you want to see the comparison or whatever. Like, it's weird. You have like a Honda 2016 ATV, and that will be searched forever, even though it's a 2016 model. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are collectors of that or whatever. They want to see the parts comparison to this. Like, it's just always going to be something people look at.
Very true.
You know?
Very
So
true.
something to think about when you're doing your channel. Like, I don't have those things in my channel. I have one. Okay, I have one kind of one that I did like a little gear review on a Daiwa. What's that called? The musky reel. Oh my god.
Oh,
Alexa. Alexa. So the video did the worst out of the gate, like the worst it's ever done. Like what the hell? Like 500 views in like a year or something like that. I don't know, whatever. I'm like, it's like the other videos were doing way better. You know what I mean? They're like 3,000 in a week or something at that time. I don't know. And then now that video like did better than those other videos
over time.
It surpassed the ones in around that realm. It was way worse, but now it's better over time, right? Because it's a title. Everyone's gonna search Daiwa, and Daiwa Alexa is not really a big real search. Like you'd better be doing Shimano Stratic. It's more common.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that's going to hit over
one.
time. Or Daiwa Tula, that's the one that's going to hit bigger,
Yep.
Like when it'll eventually pop those ones because it needs to take time for that. You're going to compete against all these other Tatula guys. But once it starts to rank, it's there that will eventually be boom. You know what I mean? That's what I learned from Lauren. He's like, oh yeah, my videos don't do well till 6 months later. Boom. It's like, yeah, they just sit at like 1,000 and all of a sudden 6 months later, boom. Weird, eh?
Interesting.
That is weird.
Yeah.
That is very weird.
Yeah.
Something to think about in those titles. Peric told me thumbnail and titles so important.
Yeah.
So important.
Yeah.
My thumbnail game is so weak. It's so bad.
Same.
I'm like using Etch-a-Sketch. I'm just like, at that point after the video, I was like, I should start with the thumbnail when my energy's still good about it. But then I'm just like, I just want to drop a crayon and just do anything.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I've seen some like shitty ass thumbnails, but the views is like huge. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and then you see pretty ass thumbnails and the vids are shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Hey, what time's your trip tomorrow?
Yeah, I gotta bounce.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's 11:24. I gotta go.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like,
oh
shit. What time's your trip?
Thanks for being a nice Asian dad.
Thank you for being a nice Asian man that
nice Asian dad.
Come and hanging out with the
son,
slums.
It's your bedtime. And I gotta tell you, Dad, I know Santa Claus is a new thing to you. You just came to Canada. He's not real. And he's not a mascot for McDonald's or anything either. That's Ronald McDonald. Okay, Dad? We put this on? I don't know.
We'll see what once we edit it, man. You know what?
Want to do another outro? Okay, so going back to the point, I was telling these guys a Christmas tree here. I had to tell my dad that Santa Claus wasn't, like, he didn't know what Santa Claus was. He thought he was a mascot for a store called Canadian Tire up here. And I'm like, no, he's a guy that brings presents to kids. He supposedly once was real. And now people tell their kids stories that this guy comes to their house at night and brings presents. Meanwhile, it's just the parents doing it. And this concept was just like, what? Are these people crazy? Like, this is so stupid. You don't understand. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, whatever, man. You know what I mean? Just go eat your lake trout sashimi, bro.
All right, man. We got to get you. We got to do a white bass sashimi or a white bass ceviche. Meal. Once you get a chance to get to Iowa, all right?
Or you guys come here.
Cool.
Ooh, I want to. But so if our audience wants to get a hold of you or find you, where can they do that, Taro?
Always go to my YouTube.
Taro Murata.
Taro Murata on my YouTube. Go to the YouTube. That's what I want to grow. I want to become a full-time concrete creator. No. Content creator.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a dream. I have a passion for it, so I'd like to do that. So I really would like to always focus there. And hopefully one day, kaboom. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Like Santa Claus, man. Big time like Santa Claus. Viral. Just like going to country, dropping presents off to children. Here's a lure for you. Here's another swim bait. Swim shady. Yep, that's you.
Swim shady. But don't forget, go ahead, Kit. Yours
you got your guide. What's your guide service called?
Fish City Tours.
Yeah, Fish City Tours.
Check it out. I don't even want to promote that. It's like already maxed out, that kind of thing. But
okay.
Yeah, yeah. If someone knows you, that knows me, that fish with me, let me know that you knew them and they recommended you to me. Then I'll go.
All right.
You know what? In guiding, I'm kind of like extreme Philly fishing now. In guiding.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, it's not really my thing. So funny.
This is
okay,
this has been a blast, man. Thank you so much, Taro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was looking forward to this. And holy, what you got? Oh, yep.
I gotta send you this, man. You send me your address. I'm gonna get you guys a code for your channel. Cool. Sorry to cut you off again. I always do that. We're gonna get you guys a code. Yeah. All right. And we're gonna get you guys using these. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I think so. You gotta start somewhere.
Agreed.
And if your kids say they're crap, let them say it's crap.
Will do.
Keep it 100.
All right, bro. Yeah. Thank you so much, Taro. I appreciate your time. And you know what? We might have just to do this once a year, man, if you don't mind, man.
Anytime. Just harass me anytime. What should I eat? Chicken salad? Or should I walk up some pork chop? Oh, no. I don't know. Damn. Whatever.
Hey. Sounds good. Good evening, man.
Yep.
All right, Taro.
Peace.